freeze all of the county's property taxes. Commissioners say the market influence has driven property taxes beyond what the actual value is, and that's why they've made that decision. But as News Channel 5's Bo Minnick found out, not everyone agrees.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. By our actions, we've approved Chunky's motion.
In those few seconds there, commissioners did something they say has never been done before in the state.
This motion, in effect, will roll back the assessed values to the value placed upon the properties during the 2005 tax year.
By making this step, what we're saying to Charleston is, and what we're saying to the legislators are, it's time for you guys to step up to the plate, look at how you're taxing the people.
But the decision did not go over too well with some city and county officials.
In state code, there are provisions. When market value increases, there are provisions to roll back levy rates.
But it's got to start somewhere.
Start with the levy rates, Chunky.
Let me ask you something.
You know, Cheryl, don't make it personal, please.
I'm not making it personal. You all don't, he does not understand. He asked me yesterday, when you rolled back the rates last year, did the school board roll back?
But to be given less than a 24-hour notice that $1 million+ is being wiped off the books is just a little bit of a shock.
And if this is a shock, then so be it. And if it is a removal of office, so be it. When is the right time?
Well, a couple months prior to finalizing a budget would be helpful, but I mean, we have a budget meeting in less than 7 hours.
And let me tell you something, gentlemen. I've talked for a lot of people, and I've talked for the majority of the people in this county, and what you did today was the right thing to do, and I applaud you.
Again, that was Bo Minnick reporting. The governor's office did not comment about the commission's decision. Commissioners say they're prepared for other officials to try to remove them now from office.
It's now been exactly 1 week since the Harrison County Commission voted to freeze property tax values to last year's rates. Of course, that means today is the first commission meeting since last week's controversial decision. News Channel 5's Bo Minnick sat in as commissioners opened the floor to what they called very constructive criticism from the public. But what did people have to say at the meeting today?
Well, despite the controversy surrounding this decision, none of the property owners had one single negative thing to say about the tax value freeze.
I came for one reason, and that's to publicly thank you for what you did last week for the taxpayers of Harrison County.
And they all support what you did in your action last week to roll back tax valuations.
Believe me when I say it's not a majority, it's a real, real big majority. People would be on it. So again, thank you again.
Notice a theme here?
It's not about Republican or Democrat, it's about the people of Harrison County. You've lifted a great burden off the backs of the Harrison County homeowners.
How could anyone who has been paying taxes, and if they do receive a rollback, how could they complain about it? My answer is, well, no, they can't.
But even with all the positive feedback, there still is the question of whether the commission legally can do this. And thus far, commissioners say they've not heard from the state tax department.
All I've heard were local comments, and as I indicated to you earlier, all of those comments were positive.
Still, commissioners say they hope Charleston will notice what's happening in Harrison County.
Yes, it'll take money out of the county commission's operating budget. But I say the county commission can operate without it.
Our delegation there don't have the support. There are only 6 people down there, and they have to have the support of the entire House delegates or the Senate side.
Other city and county officials have said the commission's decision was poorly timed. Tomorrow, of course, is the deadline for the assessor's office to finish all tax value certifications. With your Hometown News, I'm Bo Minnick.